The next set of techniques all have one thing in common. They start off with a strong Chudan Gyakuzuki, which I think is important for all techniques. So let's review a little bit about the Chudan Gyakuzuki. Again, start with the correct posture. Make sure your hands are up. Always bend your knee before you enter. This is going to help you to stay down and to enter without showing that you're coming in. If you lift your knee up, you're doing it wrong. You're showing your opponent that you're coming in. You're telegraphing. So bend your knee so that your foot goes straight in without showing the opponent. When you do a reverse punch, keep your back straight throughout the technique. Just use your hips to throw that punch. Another important thing is the distance. When you're sparring someone, you can't attack from too far, nor can you attack from too close. You have to put the pressure to feel your distance. Your distance is unique to anyone else's. You have to know what's right for you. So I can feel, using my front hand, I'm too far from aiming right now. I'm going to get in a little closer. Once I can feel this pressure, the pressure as if she can attack me at any point, that's when I know I have to go in with my Chudan Gyakuzuki. So once I feel that, I start to bend my knee and throw the reverse punch. So now you can see if we move around, I get in, I'm putting the pressure. When I feel it, that's when I throw it. I don't want to attack from too far. I want to start with the pressure, get a little bit closer, then attack. This is very important. You should practice this with a partner. Not just one partner, practice it with everyone that you can, because everyone's distance is going to be a little bit different. Now once you've gotten this down, you can add to the reverse punch. That's what's so great about this technique. It's not just alone. You can do just a reverse punch, but you can also put something in after it. So the first one we're going to do, just throw that reverse punch, and before we can even pull this arm back, we're going to throw the Jodan Washigeri with our front leg. So you don't want to split up the techniques like this. Punch as you're pulling back, Jodan Washi. From the side, punch, and as you're pulling back, Jodan Washi. So Amy and I are going to do it about medium speed first, and then we'll do it a little faster. Okay, I'll go first. Make sure you score on the Chudan, then kick. And okay, you got that down. Don't forget to put that pressure. Get the correct distance, then throw your technique. Let's do it a couple more times. And good. You can also do this technique with your back leg moshigiri. So again, start with your reverse punch, good strong reverse punch. You can go to the body or the face. In this case, I'm going to go to the face. So I'm throwing my Jodan Gyakuzuki, and again, before I can pull it back, I'm going to throw back leg Jodan Moashigiri. Think of this as a combination, not two separate techniques. Just like you were doing double hand combinations, triple hand combinations, this is a combination too. So the combination is punch, kick. Punch, kick. Again, keep your body down. Height stays low. Stay low. Punch, kick. Stay low. Punch, kick. Even though you're attacking to the face, both are going to the face, your body stays down. Let's try slowly. And good. It's important to keep your hands up, especially when you're kicking. After you throw that punch, keep your guard. You never know what can happen after the Jodan Washigeri, so keep your hands up. Let's do it a few more times. And In addition to the Jodan Ramas kick or Moashigeri, you can do a Jodan Uramashigeri or hook kick. So, from here, let's start off the same way. Throw the reverse punch. Straight reverse punch in. As you're pulling back, instead of coming this side of the face, come to the opposite side of the face, this way. Okay? You want to kick with the bottom of your foot. Point your toes and control. Okay? You must have control when you do this kick. Kick and back. Aim to the back of the person's head, not over here in front of their face. This kick is meant to wrap around and score near the ear or the back of the head. Let's try slowly. Very slowly. Come in and this way. Slowly. In and around. After you kick, put your foot right back down. And down. Okay, let's try it with movement now. In! Up! And keep your height the same. Don't come up even when you're kicking. In! Up! Good. When you're doing the uramashigeri, the idea of doing this kick, you could do a lot of damage if you use your heel. But in competition, of course, that's not your intention. You're just trying to get the point and not cause damage to your opponent. So in competition kumite, try to use the bottom of your foot and even your toe as the hitting part of your foot. So when you bring your knee up, your foot is going to wrap around. Keep your hand up this way and then down. Just quickly touch and down. One more time. This way and down. And another thing to think about is after you kick, like any kick or any punch, quickly bring it back. So after you kick, down. Kick, down. Don't want to leave your leg and just drop it. Kick and bring it back quick. That way you can do any other technique after that. Here's another idea to use in conjunction with a gyakuzuki. In this case, I'm going to throw my reverse punch to the face. Jodan gyakuzuki, and without pulling it back, I'm going to pull up my back leg and use it to take down my opponent. As I'm pulling up my back leg, my elbow reaches across their body. And using my hip and using my arm, take them down. They're moving in opposite directions. Let's show slowly with Amy. So first I'm baiting her in with my Jodan Gyakuzuki. Here. Without pulling it back, I'm going to step in big with my back leg, at the same time bringing my elbow across her body. Here. You should be very close. There should be no gap between your hip and your opponent's. From here, without stopping, you take down. Then make sure you finish it off with the counter. So again, key points. From here, step in big with your legs, but also step in big with your elbow. Your elbow needs to reach across to the far shoulder. And then, as this arm comes down, your hip comes up, and finish it off for the sanbon, or the 3-point score. So let's try this. One more time. So first, throw your Jodan Gyakuzuki. As you take a big step up with your back leg, your elbow is going to reach across to her far shoulder. Here. No gap between the two hips. And as your arm comes down, your hip comes up. And make sure you finish it off for the point. Okay, let's try. after a reverse punch. When you do your gyakuzuki, you take a big step in, as always. When you take that big step in, instead of just pulling back like normal, use your front leg for ashibarai. So take a big step in, and as you're pulling back, create a hook with your foot. Create that hook and pull back your opponent's front leg. So from here, take a big step in, get behind their foot, hook onto their foot and pull them back, and then counter. Watch slowly with me and Amy. Okay. I want to get behind this leg. So I'm going to take a big step in behind. And as I'm pulling back, I'm hooking, creating a hook with my foot. This way. Then counter. This is just to get her off balance, not necessarily to take her down. So slowly again, stepping in big, and as I pull back, hook, and score. Let's practice a few times. And try to pull your toe in this direction. Pull your toe back. A couple more. And good. So, first thing, get behind her foot. Now, when you're pulling back, you want her foot to go straight out. The way you do that is you hook your foot, pull it up. So from here, you want her foot to just go straight out so that she loses her balance. This way. Counter. Okay? Don't waste your time getting her to the side. Just pull her foot straight out from under her. So from here, pull it straight out and counter. Let's try a couple times.